Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Jack in motion now. Out of the shotgun, and he'll hand it off. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll hand it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The Noles are going to cash in here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to fight. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Look at this, taking a shot on the very first play. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Gets some space around the 30. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Here's the second down play. He'll hand it off. Tackle, but first down. The Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial ball. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game with this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's looking to make a big... Does get the foot down and able to catch a big gainer.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And I tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys,
breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Noles.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the point after is right down the middle. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown try last time they had it. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice gain.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. And they get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns at last possession.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warrick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Oh, here comes the reverse. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Play action fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Trying to go very deep there, good effort, but now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And here's the handoff. A quick juke. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And the Noles have 1st and 10 here. And now the handoff. breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. And the Seminoles come to a line in a hurry-up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal.
And not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Great looking drive. 11th play coming up. It's 3rd and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Seminoles. Still no answer for the passing game. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Longhorns offense takes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First down, looking to throw the ball. Rifles this football to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. This Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll try to run for the first down. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, you had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. The receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
He's escaping the pocket now. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
Now, the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Physical run, breaking tackles. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's 2nd down here. The back's got it. Fighting him off. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Pulls it in. It's Smith.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Handoff heading left. In the clear at the 25. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Got space, looking to score. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. So it's still early, but this offense momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
That one bounces through the end zone, so we'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Finds an open target on the left side. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. They'll run it from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Off the RPO, caught to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They'll look to throw it here on second down. They'll take a deep shot. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Football comes out. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Noles will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. QB to the tight end for a completion. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. Good throw to the left. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Lining up to try try the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down.
The 16.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Knowles. And they will claim the second half lead.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
PAT is good. They're up by a touchdown, 35-28. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks like he's going to run it. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry-up.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Makes a quick grab.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives him. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, hit the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Smith. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Same tailback, another carry. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. They could not. Down Seminoles. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the single back takes the handoff. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. The shotgun running play call. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The shotgun handoff here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can he make it to the marker? 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. The big fullback's got it here. Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. But that's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Look at this, an end around to start the drive. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
This is a risky call by the offense. A lot of times you'll see these plays get blown up, but not here. The receiver turns on the jets and makes a big play downfield for a nice chunk of yards.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. They could use some yards here on third down. A field goal try would be from 54. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs here. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, hey, big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
He'll hand it off.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. He'll ride the back again here. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
1st and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense.
Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Turner trying to create good field position. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Send the back in motion. 4th down, drops back, looking to throw for it. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the quarterback will take a knee. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.